Welcome to the show where we talk about buying, selling, online selling, eBay, Mercari, Amazon, garage sales, estate sales.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. October 4th. October 4th. Wow. Wow. How is everyone doing today? What's happening, people? Thanks, everybody, for checking in. Thank you, everybody on Twitch. You guys are awesome. Thank you, everybody on Facebook. Please come over to the YouTube channel. Give me a like if you like the videos. Share it out to your friends. Make sure you're subscribed, please. It does help. Definitely does help. I am trying to get my channel back up to where I was 3-4 years ago now. It's a tough road. I left for a little while due to all the drama. I left actually twice due to all the drama. So trying to get it back up to where I was before. And I could do that with your help and your support. Thank you. Adam Hartman Maid, how are you? Thanks for coming in this morning. Stuart, what's going on, my man? How did the weekend sales event go? And I hope you didn't get too much rain like the 18-20 inches that we got. Storage Bandits, good morning. Welcome in, my friend. Welcome in. I'm gonna wait just a little bit. Hey, Perlini, how are you this morning? Gonna wait just a few minutes. You can put questions in if you'd like or whatever. I'm gonna go through Whatnot. Whatnot's been getting a lot of attention. People are wondering, should I do it? Should I not do it? So I am going to go over. I'm gonna start doing some more Whatnots. Excuse me. The festival was awesome. Rain stayed away. It was really busy. Excellent, man. Excellent. I saw the pictures of the setup. It looked wonderful. And Stuart, Franklin Hill Ventures, if you want to put your Whatnot link in, definitely do it. I should have did that too. Because when you're at Whatnot, followers are important. I'm only at 200 followers, I think. Good morning, Ping G. Good morning. So a lot of people are talking about Whatnot. Should I do it? Should I not do it? And I tell people all the time, you don't just want to go on and do it. You want to advertise it as much as you can, for as long out as you can. Some people, I gotta admit, my last one, I advertised it 4 hours out. Should have did 4 days, because it wasn't enough. I'm still trying to get approved for Whatnot. I am selling all my clothes. I've gone from size for it. Holy crap, man! How did you do that? I would love to do that. But on the other hand, which is another thing I was going to say, I have people that I have gotten approved for Whatnot. My last one got approved in a couple hours after she had been waiting for 4 weeks. And that's only because, Whatnot when you're a seller, Whatnot gives us links. I personally been in touch with Whatnot a few times, actually. And I'm on their Discord page, and I tell them, we got to do our best you're a new platform, but there's so much crap going on. You got to police that. So one of the people that I'm on the Carnivore Diet, I was on 42 units. Oh my God, I'm sorry, man. Insulin a day, I take no insulin at all. I was only on 12. Oh, damn. That's fantastic. Carnivore Diet. I went to go see a nutritionist last year, and she recommended that what's like the paleo, right? You only eat meat. Oh no, the paleo is just everything that's live. I've done keto, and then we went back home. So it's kind of like being on vacation, and it's tough to stay on a diet when you're on vacation. So I have to get hardcore into keto again, because the one thing I love about keto is all the meat and protein you could have almost. And I am definitely a protein guy. My body actually does well with protein. That's one thing when we were young, when I was younger, me and my buddy, when we used to work out, I would bulk up more because that's the way my body is built. Like, I still have traps and stuff, and I don't work out at all. So it's easy for me to put on some size. So, man, if I could get down, that would be awesome. And congratulations, man. That's a great achievement. Whatnot is not a marathon, not a sprint. I have been selling since May, steadily follows an audience. I'm consistently on at least once a week. Nice. And he is, and he does some great stuff. I was going to say something else. He does some great, cool stuff. And you got to see Stuart's shops. He does 3 booths in 3 different antique shops, and his product categories run the gambit of everything just about. Meat, cheese, some dairy. I know it's amazing. It's amazing. 69 pounds. Damn it. Yeah, I gotta get hardcore with that again. Have to. So what I was saying is, I will put my link up again if anyone needs help getting approved on Whatnot. Reach out to me. Let me know, and if I can help you, I will help you. But I got to tell you, there's the good sides of Whatnot, which is it's quick, and I always relate to my last sale. Started at 4, ended at 6. I think it was 62 items. Grabbed a bite to eat, came back at 7. Everything was ready to go. I boxed everything up, weighed the box, measured the box, put the size, the weight in, downloaded the packing label, put it on the box. I put in my call for USPS to pick up Monday, gone. So no invoicing, no PayPal, no waiting for people to pay. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. And there she is, Lisa C. Good morning, Lisa. So there is some good and there's some bad. The bad that I'm seeing, and this is just all weekend. Now I was going to go back. There's one person that I got approved. He got approved in a day after I recommended him. He had been waiting a month or so. And he said, "Hey, Paul, I was on yesterday looking at coin sales," because he wants to sell all coins, silver, gold, and stuff. And he says, "I couldn't believe the sellers were actually cussing and they're getting pissed at buyers not paying enough or what he considered enough for his coins, and he was going to refuse to sell them." And I said, "Damn, that was the first I ever heard of that." I says, "You have to reach out to Whatnot and let them know about that. Because if you don't let them know what's going on, the person," and I think they only have one person, because like I said, I spoke to them a few times, that deal with this. They can't watch everything. So they need our help. And there's a big thing with shill bidding going on. And I was actually in one. I was in 3 over the weekend, early. And one of the people I know, and you could tell who the shill bidders were. And it sucks. It does suck that that has to go on. But, you just have to put a report in with whatnot. Then the people that play the music so loud you can't hear what they say. And then the people that cuss, like, what if I had a young kid next to me and they're cussing and I'm watching because I'm interested in something they're selling, an action figure or something? It's not right. It's not right. So you got to let them know what's going on. I think they do a 3 strikes you're out. Not sure, but I think they do a 3 strikes you're out. That's what I'm looking forward to with whatnot. I wish I could lose some weight. I know, Ping, I'm right there with you. And I told people a couple of weeks ago I wanted to do this page where we could help each other lose weight. And I still haven't done it. I need to add weight. I'm actually... Oh, will you stop it? Big tease. All right. So let me just wait a couple of more minutes to do whatnot. And although I could go over the basics, like you got to make sure you have an account first. They have to onboard you, what they call onboarding. Took me, after I was approved, I think, in a couple of days. Of course, this is way back. This was over a year ago. Took me 4 months, I think, them emailing me every day. When are you going to do your first? When are you going to do it first? I was an obese child, 36-inch waist. Today's 8. I was 36-inch waist when I was born, I think, Lisa. Just kidding. But damn, wow. I was always a heavy kid. But a teenager, I was built like a brick, you know what house. And then, of course, you meet the love of your life, and you don't go to karate lessons anymore, and you don't go to the gym. You go from every day to 4 days to 3 days to 1 day, and then once a month, and, you know, things change. Things change. So, and I forgot what I was going to say. So, once again, thanks everybody on Twitch. Thanks everybody on Facebook. Thanks everybody on YouTube that are in here. We're going to go over setting up a whatnot sale. Although through college, I was 100 pounds. When I had my daughter at age 30, I couldn't lose the weight. And the following year, I had my son, started to gain weight. Then again, wow. There are bad sellers and shippers on whatnot. There are lots of good ones as well. Overall, an estate sale and antique category is pretty good. Some of the other categories do get crazy, though. Yeah. And, you know, speaking about that shipping, that's another thing that was big on the Discord page was what do we do about sellers that take 2 weeks to ship an item? I was like, 2 weeks? My God, you can do it in 2 hours. So I don't know. The Discord page was pretty active this weekend, but then so was Facebook. And you just got to weigh everything out. But if you handle yourself professionally, if you handle yourself like it's a business and not just a la-di-da hobby or whatever, you should do okay. Forget about what everybody else is doing. Follow the rules and do your own thing, and you should be fine. You should be successful. So, you know, what else can I say about that? But the proof is in the pudding. You got to do your first. But when you do it, schedule it out. Don't do it right away. Schedule it out. And Ping, I wanted to tell you that I'm still at 30% on 3/4 of my items. And you're about right. The stuff's been selling. So I just had to make sure that there was enough money in there, enough profit, because as you know, right now I'm blowing stuff out. And we're talking about eBay. I used to tell everybody when I listed an item, I would only promote it at 1% for the first 2 weeks, because in my estimation, if it's not going to sell, promoted gets you higher on the visual list when people look for an item. The Vision, Hasbro, Marvel Legends, you'll be higher on the list. If somebody's at 7%, they're top of the list. If you're at 1, you're at the bottom, depending on how many's listed. So in my estimation, if it doesn't sell in the first 2 weeks, I would remove the promoted and then just go from there. Ping G in California has been having success doing 30% promoted. So I says, all right, I'll give it a shot. So Thursday, I think, or Wednesday last week, I did 30%, 3/4, which was everything over $12, I think, of my listings at 30% promoted. I'm not going to put the stuff under $12 promoted. 30, not 3. Yes, I'm sure. I'm sorry if I said 3%. 30%? Oh, I'm not doing 30%. Oh my God, Ping, you can't do 30% promoted. 30% promoted plus 15% to eBay and whatever else they have. You're going to be at 50%. Your margin better be like 75, 80% on what you're selling. You can't be at 30%. Even when you do eBay recommends, they never go. I don't think I've ever seen them go over 10%. You have to verify that with your own listings, because 30% plus the extra fees, you said I was doing 30%. I'm doing 3. Okay. My fault. Sorry. Okay. So 3%. 3%. You heard it. I stand corrected. 3%. So anyway, I tried it. It worked. How long will I leave it at that? I don't know. But what I also did is went on Mercari. My listings over $30. I did the sliding scale. I don't know how often they reduce the price. So I have one thing that starts at $115, and I said I will let you reduce it down to $85. We'll see if that helps. Hasn't yet. So we'll see what happens. So I think I've waited long enough. Let's go to Whatnot. So this is Whatnot. So you want to log into the Whatnot. So I am logged in. All right. So this is what you get when you log in. I always use the desktop. I hate using the phone. So we spoke about using Whatnot as a source of getting stuff to resell. So if I go to Action Figures and I go to Shop All, because this is mainly non-sports or sports and sports cards and pops. Not into really either one. So you're going to see that shows start at 11, 10:30, 11:30, 11:30, 11:30. Let's go to toys. I don't want to go to toys. I don't like any of those. Let's bring this up. Let me get off the screen so I can give you guys full screen on this. Let's go to video games. Let's go to Shop All video games. All right. This is what's live right here. These 5 shows. There's only 3 people in this one. So may contain explicit. So there's not many. Now there's 9 people in. But this might be a good place to get a deal. Oh, he's got all buy it now is the first. He's got auctions, 1998 Godzilla, handheld game. I don't see it. And that's supposed to be coming up next. So are you putting up the Godzilla game? Let's see if can I copy, paste. I put it in there. He already replied. So he said he's going to take a look at it. I didn't do the sound. There it is. It's the 90. Yeah, it's the crappy Godzilla. Yeah, go ahead. How much? So I'd go in the chat. What's your start? $60. Okay. Yes, but thanks. All right. So go there. Let me once again, let me do this. Stop sharing. Share screen. When you share a screen on StreamYard, on the very, very bottom left, it says share system audio. So you could hear what's going on. There you go. So now it's sharing with audio. So I go here. Let's go back. I always try to keep items in my buy it now area. In addition to auctions, I have sold quite a few things. Yes, always do. Always do buy it now. It's very, very good. All right. So now let's just check it out. Electronics. Let's see. Shop all. Hello, Tommy. Hello, Endez, if they're with you. So sometimes they have a video in front of what they're going to be selling. Stream is scheduled for today at 4. No video. Okay. So let's just go into this one.
Texans over the Phillies. Yankees are going to crush Texans.
So hopefully you could hear that fine. Okay. So what you have to do and like I said, hopefully you have already your Whatnot account. If not, if you need help getting approved, email me, reach out to me. If I can help you, I will. Like I said, the last one I got approved took a couple hours, and it was on a weekend, which blew both of us away. There's my email. Now you see up here, it says earn $200. That's if we suggest someone to go in, but we're like saying to Whatnot, because I've had people that say, hey, Paul, can you get me approved too? And I would say yes. And when I put they have to have our comments. And I would say, listen, I've seen some of these shows that they have done, and they do cuss a lot. They do this, they do that. So I will leave it totally up to you. Here is the link for the last show they did. So I'm keeping the heat off me, because I've had one person that they gave a temporary approval of. They said, we'll let you go on for a month, try to do like a few shows, one a week. and then we'll see about giving you a full approval. Because they're new, they don't want it to be an eBay. They want it to be a good platform. So this, when you have your account and all that stuff, you go here, and it says My Live Streams. And once again, thanks everybody for coming in. Now, as you see, excuse me, I don't have any live streams. So I have to create a live stream. Name your show. Disney Pins and other cool stuff. Show description. Pins from all the Disney theme parks here and abroad, because I have pins going to Paris, Disney World, Hong Kong, Disney World, all of them. Other pass holder merch and cool stuff. So go to my calendar. Let's set this up for, let's see, Friday and Saturday. I'm off because that's when my baby's off. I don't want to do it Sunday. I'll do it Monday the 10th, which is my sister-in-law's birthday. Right, San? I call her sis anyway. And let's do it at 6 p.m. All right. So I'm going to go Monday, 6 p.m. Now you have to choose a category. It's good if you could do everything in a sale in one category, unless you're in the estate sale category. Then that covers a multitude of items. I speak from experience on this because I ran a sale with toys, theme park merchandise, which is clothing and hoodies and stuff like that I have from Disney World, ephemera, and people were coming and going the whole show. You want to try to keep the people's attention through your show, because what's going to happen is, they'll leave, but sometimes if they get interested in something else, they won't come back. So you choose your category, and if I'm being too picky-noony on this, just let me know. Disney, and the most, like, I could bring up some Loungefly. I could bring up, and I have brought up some cells. I have cells. But let's do pins. Add tags, optional. So let's add fantasy. See all tags. Disney. Pins. I just wish you'd let me put in my own. And I do have some pins from the 70s and 80s. So done. That will help too, the search. Countess April, everybody. Countess April's with us. She's going to be here tomorrow. Talking about storage units. We might talk about some sourcing stuff. Moderators. You don't need a moderator. And I don't know. You don't need a moderator, I don't think, on YouTube auctions either, but some people pay to have people moderate for them. I don't know. I have never done it. I've done it once with Jerry because he wanted the person. Preview video, upload a video. I don't have one ready, but you can always go back because I'm not going on for another 6 days. So I will go back. Explicit content, no. Mute words, no. Schedule. Okay. I am scheduled. So let's open the stream. Anybody has any questions as I am going along, just put it in the chat. I will eventually see it. I'm not looking at YouTube. I'm looking at StreamYard, so it takes a minute. FYI, if you schedule your show from your phone, you can upload both a thumbnail and preview video. That was a recent change. If you schedule show from your phone, you can upload both a thumbnail and a preview video. Okay. So here is the stream as I have it. Now, before I get there, I have my camera that I took my photos with. I did some photos of some, take out the disc. Put it in my reader. Okay. Come over here. All right. Double click on it. There's all my images. Now, these are movie posters that I did on my high bid sale. View. Let's stick with extra large. Let's go to details first. I want to put the posters at the end. Okay. Extra large. Now, I know, well, I don't know if everybody knows. You can edit photos from this screen if I need to. Like, see this one? If you double click on that, it's going to take it over to the other side. You bring it back here. You could just click up here. And all I want the image bigger and I want the background less. So I just crop that out. Hit save. Nice equipment, Paul. Puts me to shame. I use, oh, you're talking about the camera. I needed that because don't forget, I'm still a real estate broker. So you need that when you take pictures of a house. So you'll see most of the pictures I edited in the camera already, and they're pretty good. I know maybe I did every one. Yeah, I probably did every one. Okay. So these are the pictures that I have. All right. Now you see this is not a pin, but you know, the rest of them are. So details, I'm going to do by date modified. Large icons. Okay. Now this one, like, see this. I took this image because all I wanted was the pin. I took it even off the back. So I just move that over and the image of the pin gets larger. And I want the backing to show them because when you talk about a vintage pin, the backings are metal. And I can show you that, like, well, that's a different pan. This one's from early 80s. So that's that. This one, now Downtown Disney Marketplace. You could tell this is vintage, probably from the late 80s, early 90s, because it's not called Downtown Disney Marketplace anymore. It went from Downtown Disney to Disney Village, Pleasure Island. It's been through certain changes all the time. Now, this is the same image. I took it twice. See, I want this one better because you could read it. Downtown Disney Marketplace. I hate when that happens. There you go. Save. No special program you need to edit photos. I'm using Windows, whatever, and it's right in here. There's the back, limited release. I wanted this so it'll show everybody what it is. That's why I took it off. This is from Very Mickey Christmas Parade. Whoops. I hate that. Does that every once in a while. Yeah, got it larger. Save. Because I want people to be able to see what it is. See, this one is a little blurry, so I just delete that, and I'll have this one to use. Now, some people, and Franklin, you can chime in on this, some people only put lot 1, lot 2, lot 3, lot 4, lot 5. They don't put pictures up of everything, but then they don't have pre-bids. But people stick around because they don't know what you're going to put up. So that's kind of a 6 of one, half dozen of the other event. So there's all the pins. Now I don't want it when they're modified. I want it when they were taken, but I can't do that. I don't have that. That should help me. Yep. Typically what I would do is when I'm taking my photos, I would take the photos of the product and then just take a blank photo. So I would know everything in between the blank photos are the picture of the product. Depends on the type of auction I am doing. Sometimes I do unboxings and run things on demand and then add them on the fly. Other times I fully catalog everything. Okay. When you, and Franklin, hopefully we could, I don't know if you want to tell us now or whatever. When you do not catalog and you do an unboxing and you put up an item and it wins, you have to put it in the phone as you have to add the item right there and then, correct? So there's my photos. Here's the stream. Now, sometimes, even though I'm not live, you'll see people come in over here. And I only have 181 followers. So invite friends, refer a friend, make a purchase, invite your friends, copy invite link. Here, if nobody is a member of Whatnot, go on, give me a follow. And and that's a $10 credit for you. All right, let me out. Okay. In some cases, it is a hybrid where I will have some cataloged and then show other items on demand. Okay, but when you do the other items, then you have to add them, correct? So let's go over this. Let's add an item. I'm going to show people how to do it. You already saw I scheduled. Wait a minute. I add on demand items right before running them. I give them a short description so I know what it is versus just entering item number 1. It makes it much easier when shipping. Yes. So you do not add a photo, right, when you're doing that? So you have to make sure you know what it is. So what would you like to add? I want to do a quick hit. When it says database, those are pops. Because they started with pops, they're pops. So let's do the first one that's next to me. It's going to be Disneyland, Paris, Stitch. I think I spelled that right. Hawaii pin, and these Disneyland Paris pins, 2.5 inches. So I think it's Mathematic. 2.5 inches. Description. Description. It's just what I said. Disneyland Paris stitch pin. In Hawaii, I should say Hawaiian. Shirt. New. Quantity 1. Shipping profile. You have to put in a shipping profile. So this is going to be, oh my God, Legos pins, 1 ounce. Go up there. Add photos. So it's going to take me to my add photos. I have to find out where the photos are. Go to the Nikon listing in background, JRKR. Only exception is when I do choice auctions and catalog items. Those you do have to manually keep up with who bought what with a sticky note. Okay. I've been on a couple and I've seen people say, well, I got to add the photo. So then they add the photo. All right. So I'm looking for this pin. And it would probably help if I just did large. Yep. And there it is. So I want to control, click, front and back, open. It added the 2 photos. Now, for some reason, I'm always having to reduce the size of my screen. Upload, confirm, uploading photos. So I have little stickers that I just cut out of my Brother printer. I could have loaded this as lot 1 and then just put the sticker on the back, lot 1. I didn't do that because this is pretty easy. I mean, you see the lay around his neck and the Hawaiian shirt. And then, so that one's done. You put that aside, or edit item. So let's just say this is number 1. All right. Because what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to know what item is what item. So if I just put that as number 1, when I'm ready to do the whatnot, I'll have a little box next to me with the pins and I'll put them in order. Confirm. So, like I said, I didn't print them, but I did a long one and then I cut it in half, using the sticker, put it in the back, get my Sharpie. Number 1. What's the matter? What do you want? Huh? I fed you already. You lonely? Go see Mama. Go ahead, go see Mama. So I just put it on the back, number 1. I'm refurbishing some cardboard on old new inbox items. Sometimes a little pledge on the rag. Oh, yeah. Saw the news this morning. I forget the country. They're making a cardboard car. Its lifespan is 25 years old, and the cardboard is coated in plastic. So it's going to be like fiber, whatever you call that stuff. But interesting. The starting list price is $25,000. Only exceptions when I do. Okay. So let's go back. So that's number one. Now let's grab another. Let's grab, I don't want to get into the vintage stuff yet. And you can always start the stream from here once you're in. So quick add. Disney in the category already come up. So I'm going to say number 2. This is a 3-pin bride and groom Mickey Minnie January 2004. New on card. Copy. Description. Some people don't even put the description. LIDD. A little, what do you call it? Gazing on I just try to give them as much information as possible. This, I have no, I don't. All right. This is a little heavier because it's a 3-pin setup. Let's add the photos. Where is the 3-pin setup? 3-pin setup. Now this one, I only did the front. Open. And why do I have to keep reducing? Confirm. So there you are right there. Now, why did it do that? Edit. So let me go to my photos to see if hey, Rosie's Closet, Crystal, how are you? To see if I can fix that. So here it is. So it is upright. And Whatnot changed it to laying on its right side. So why is that? So if I change it to its right, so if I rotate left and keep it there, will it change it to its right again? So let me add another photo. I'm just picky about this stuff. I mean, usually I would just let it. And no, it stayed there. So why is that? Unless it's too high. So I guess I'm just going to let it stay there. So now when you're doing these, and then I'll just put a sticker with lot number 2. There it is. And yeah, that 0 is key. That 0 is key. I don't understand what that is. Let me get bigger again. You can see what I mean by a little hazing there on the date. And a triple pin setup. Mickey's a pin, Minnie's a pin, and then there's the pin. So that's what they call a triple pin. It's from the Build-A-Pin. Oh, okay. So then, once again, I get my half sticker out of my printer. You can use whatever you want. You can use masking tape. Get the blue masking tape, the blue painter's masking tape, so it's easy to come off and do it that way. Number 2. And then I go on and do more until you're, my last auction, I think I had 62 items. You put in what you want to put in. When I'm doing this show for the Disney stuff, I have so much Disney stuff. And 99% of it is all brand new, unless it's the vintage stuff. But the vintage stuff, like, I'll show you these. Sorry, got to go back and forth. These are early. The Disney Inner is from mid 80s. The Paul is from early 80s. And you can see the back. One says it's a lapel pin. Now you see that. That's how you can tell when a pin is vintage. They don't use those anymore. But that's how you could tell. And then the lapel pin. But I still have everything on the on its card. Now this one I have bagged. This is called a hidden Mickey. This is like a $20, $25 pin right there. The hidden Mickey on the bottom right hand side of the pin is the little Mickey head. That's what they call the hidden Mickey. And then this is from the 80s. Anybody that's into Disney should remember Walt Disney Home Video. That's been long gone. But it's only like a $5 keychain. But at the time, I was running Disney collector shows in the mid 80s. So Disney would, they send me a case of those to give away to people coming in and stuff. And of course, I kept some. But anybody have any questions on where we are so far? I used description and put my starting bid. I use the description to put in what my starting bid is going to be. That helps when people want to make pre-bids. I see what you mean. Sorry. Yeah, because right now, they don't give you a place to do a starting bid. Yeah, they don't do a place to give you a starting bid. Best way to get followers and grow the Whatnot platform is what, April? And here, just in case. Because I appreciate all the comments and everything, and I appreciate you all being here. Definitely. There's the link if anybody wants to come in live. So what I was going to say, let me share the screen again. Some people put starting bid in the description. Okay. Yeah, if I'm not wrong, if I remember correctly, months and months ago, you used to be able to put the starting bid here, but I don't see it. So anyway, excuse me. I think I'm going to start all mine at $8 or $10 because most of the ones I have here are between, on the average, $20 pins. I have a few that are way more. But okay, so you're starting to do your auctions. You're starting to lay out your auction. What you should do too is go to buy it now. Let's add a buy it now. Now this is not a $10 piece, but let's start a buy it now. Name 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. Let's do a stitch. 10 pin carded. 10 pin carded lot. New in package. And the description is basically the same. I only have one. Price 10 Let's do 30. Add the photos. Now, see, I'm consistently having to change my screen. Where are you? So here you are here. This one's better. And here's the back. And confirm. Uploads the pictures. So now you have a buy it now in there. So you could, now I have 6 days. If I load this with buy it nows at reasonable prices, some could sell. But for however long it takes you, hopefully you can get your 50, 60 items into your auction. Then they'll start looking at it because it's going to be live. It's not going to be live, but it's going to be on the platform. And what I mean by that is you go to Whatnot, and let's go down to Disney Anna and pins. Today. No. Today, tomorrow. And here I am right here. So you go in, and there's the buy it now. I want to make sure. Okay. Now I screwed up there because I don't want the back to show first. I want the front to show first. Like I said, the link is there if anybody wants to come in. Now, wait a minute. Why is it only giving me... I clicked on the back. Open. There you go. Confirm. There you go. That reverts to the front. See, so you do have to check. You definitely do have to check. So, try to get your auction set up as soon as you can. Put some buy it nows in there. Giveaways. When I first started, excuse me. When I first started Whatnot, they were harping on everybody. Try to do a giveaway. Because they wanted the sellers to do giveaways so they could attract more people, because you don't do giveaways on eBay and Amazon and stuff. I don't suggest you do a giveaway. This is just me personally, because giveaways, you have to pay the shipping 100%. And plus the cost of the product. So if you're just getting started, it's tough because it's going to take away from your bottom line. What I would do, and I've seen more and more people doing this, is they would just make an announcement. Any purchase over $25, any purchase over, and it depends on what you sell, depends on your price range. Any total purchase without shipping, any total purchase you buy from me today at today's auction that reaches over $100, we're going to throw in this for you. Just don't make it so the shipping is going to be outrageous for yourself. And the pin people, it's easy. The card people, it's easy because you could just add a card. Anybody that buys from me today, you're going to get this special Mickey Mantle rookie card. Yeah, right. It's just the first thing that came to my mind. You're going to get this card. I'm going to throw it in. It's going to be in a protective sleeve as a thank you for dealing with, for supporting my Whatnot channel. And speaking of supporting my Whatnot channel, copy invite, I can use more followers, as you could see. Paste. There is my whatnot link. If you could give me a follow, I would appreciate it. And come over to the channel, everybody on Twitch, everybody on Facebook, everybody on YouTube. Make sure you give me a like, share, subscribe to the channel. It does help. Thank you for your support. That's just my take on giveaways. Stuart, what's your take on giveaways? Paul, I have a fully loaded show with Auction Buy It Now giveaway scheduled for tomorrow if you want to show as an example. Sure. Kathy's online sales. Welcome. Kathy's online sales. Thanks for coming in, Kathy. Thank you. I like Whatnot, but it takes a while to get used to it. It does. But like anything, Kathy, repetition. The more you do it, the easier it gets and the faster it gets. People tell me all the time with eBay, oh, it takes so long to list an item. Just keep doing it and you get faster and faster with it. I mean, when I first started, it would take me 8 hours to list 100 items. And I mean, sitting in front of the computer with blinders on, 8 hours to list 100 items, which is a lot. I usually do 1 or 2 giveaways at the start of a show of the sticker, FHV sticker. It is effective when somebody reduce shipping for the rest of the show. In my case, it has worked well. I did notice, because before it used to be you pay full price for the first shipping, and then I'm going to sneeze. You pay full price for the shipping of the first item. And then every other item after that used to be 50 cents. Now you pay full price for the first item shipping, and then every other item after that is $2. Which is okay. Stream is scheduled for tomorrow at 2. This is the Buy It Now. Preserves. Franklin Hill Farms Triple Berry Preserves. Love that. Apple Hickory Barbecue Sauce. So if I was interested in buying some barbecue sauce, I guess I just have to click on the Buy It Now. If I do that, though, it's going to automatically buy it now. I mean, granted, I do want to try Franklin Stewart's barbecue sauce. I wish he would add like $20 more to that and add some ribs to it, because I still have visions of all the ribs on his grill that he showed us one time. Auction, starting bid $2. Country Gentleman Pipe and oh wow. Starting bid $2. So one available. So instead of a description, Stuart, you did the starting bid as your description. It's amazing how many of the preserves I have sold, even with the shipping being expensive, I only added them because people had requested. Yeah, they probably all watched that video with the 100 pounds of meat on your smoker and stuff. That was awesome. So I am already a follower at 1,200 followers. Damn, man, you went nuts with it. Giveaways. You can go to solds and see what they sold. Purchases. So, yeah, I mean, Buy It Now's auctions. Lot 2. So you go through, well, what's this? Oh, old-timey photos. So you keep going down until something piques your interest. Oh, that's colorful. What's that? Looks like informative books. Study of holidays. And that's just, you keep going. So Stuart has 63 items. Postcards. So what category? Ephemera and more. So I would imagine this is in, and $2 starting bid. Very good with that. So you're all in the ephemera category, which is good. Nice. So anybody have any questions or anything like that on setting up a whatnot? Now, let me just end the setup. I'm not going to list, I'll bore the hell out of everybody if I list 50 items. You just keep listing, you just hit the add button, you keep listing your items. You could do your buy it now. It's like I put one buy it now in here. I'm not going to do a giveaway. I'm going to find something I can add to purchases. If I have a lot of one thing, that won't go crazy with it, because I got to admit, a pen, I'm going to get the mini. Oh no, I don't even need the mini ones. I have the eBay trading card flats. They're 5x5, but they're stay flats. They don't bend. I'm going to put the pin in that, and out it goes. But I can't put something large in there if the envelope won't close. So now I can leave this. Okay. Let's go to my live streams. Here it is. Edit stream, cancel stream, open stream, clone items from past. This is a fantastic thing here. Let's say this is done and I'm going to do another one, but I'm only going to do one Disney a week, and I'll do something else. Sorry about that. Damn. I'll do something else. So for my next Disney one, I can click this and add the items that did not sell to the new auction. So I don't have to keep re-inputting them all the time. But I can go back. I can open the stream. Everything's there, and I'll just keep adding more. And something happens, I have to go do an errand or whatever, I can just leave. I could just shut the screen down, and this screen's open. I could just reopen it and go back. So that's the nice thing about it. Now, once again, for everybody that's still here, that I didn't bore them to death or came in late, don't forget, it's a good place to source. So let's see, Disneyana, shop all. You see these numbers, 26, 28. That's how many people are in the stream. This person only has 4. Of course, when I go in, it's still 4. So giveaway. I can't enter the giveaway. It wants you to use the phone only to do a giveaway. Loading products. Asylum, Youth, Double. I don't see where that's Disney, but Donald Duck. So, Holiday Barbie. All of a sudden that became Disney. Disney frame, Disney hoodie. So it's a good place to source. Now he might or she might know that, hey, I only have 4 people, so I'm going to wait to put up anything. Buy it nows. No buy it nows. Campbell soup. To me, it's not Disney, but that's just me. So they're not saying anything. They're not keeping the people engaged. Correct. Sometimes I will put additional info about condition in the description. As always, at least putting starting bid. Okay. I wouldn't recommend all starting. Sorry. If just getting started. These items are the part of the lots that paid for many times over, willing to take a risk. Okay. Yeah, because don't forget, you're going to have fees. It's just like eBay. And now I think it's more than eBay because they just increased it from 30 cents to 50 cents. That adds up. That's your processing fee. So you're at 15% minimum. So you have to make sure that you have money. You have profit built in. So anybody have any questions or anything like that on what we did? Big lag. I'm still on the whatnot. Thanks everybody for coming in, checking it out. I know it was kind of boring. Hopefully it was informative to the people that do want to start whatnot. You got to do it to really get a feel for it. You can't just stand on the wayside here and say, maybe I will, maybe I won't. You have to give it a shot. Have to at least try it. You definitely have to at least try it once to see if it's for you or not. Big lag. Man, oh man, big lag. So don't forget, tomorrow it's Countess April. I'm going to talk about storage units, buying storage units. And, another way to get inventory of pennies on the dollar, that's for sure. So if there's no other questions, concerns, I will end it. Hope I didn't bore anybody. Seriously, hope I didn't bore anybody. I know some of these how-to things, step-by-step how-to things can get monotonous. I know sometimes I ramble on and like I'm doing now. And so but I want to give people correct information. One real, one always sweet like honey. Good morning. How are you this morning? You're a new one here. How did you find the channel? Thanks, Paul. Have a great day. You too. Thank you, Lisa. Lisa, I reached out to another accountant because this is the first show I've done now in 2 weeks where the dreaded tax questions didn't come up. I don't say dreaded, but it's also stuff you need to know. And yes, Whatnot does pay your sales taxes. Not your 941 income taxes, your sales taxes. So when Stuart and I say about the fees, sure, and it goes for everything, and people get pissed at me when I say this, but at least you should know. And Lisa can probably confirm because she's an accountant, former accountant. You list something and sell something on eBay. Let's say eBay because just about everybody's on eBay. Granted, you sell it, they pay the sales taxes. I don't know what that is, launch. Oh, launch. So I should be outside looking. Although it's very cloudy right now, Lisa. Hopefully at 5 it won't be. I dropped in on your channel a while back, just browsing on another channel. I'm good today. Excellent. Well, thank you for coming in. Thank you. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. It does help me out. Give me a like and leave a comment at the end. I always tell everybody, leave a comment, and only a few people do it. Leave a comment at the end of the video. How are you? This was good content. Can you talk about this? Can you do a show about that? I'm always looking for new topics. Right, Craig, Landshark Picker? Thank you for coming in, too. So I forgot what I was saying. And that happens to me so damn much. That's old age, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. So, yeah, like I said, the tax thing, you sell something on eBay. eBay pays your sales taxes. You get your profit. You should be putting, and Lisa, try to, I know you say you're not up to the latest rules and stuff. I hope so, Craig. I do hope so. People should be putting at least 28% of that money aside because you have to pay your quarterly taxes. If not, you're going to get a huge tax bill at the end of the year. And then people say, "Why? That's crazy. Why do you got to do that?" And they some of them get upset at me. And I'm saying, "Listen, I'm just giving you information that will help you. I want to see people make more money with their online business and be around for a while. So if we do it the right way." And then an accountant told me once, he says, "Why 28%?" I says, "Isn't that the average?" He's, "Well, true." He says, "But some people are 32%. For every dollar I profit, I roughly calculate my taxes to hold back 15 cents self-employment tax, 25 cents for income tax. Kind of depressing that you give 40 cents of every to Uncle Sam." Yes, it is. But if not, I mean, the good thing, Stuart, Franklin Hill Ventures, maybe at the end of the year, you get a refund, but at least at the end of the year, you hopefully don't have to pay taxes. I mean, when your accountant calls you and says, "Oh, your taxes are ready. Are you sitting down?" And I said, this is 1 year. And I said, "No." He's, "Well, you might want to sit down." Why? Because you owe like $20,000 in taxes. Holy crap. So it, that could happen. If you sell tons, need to evaluate that number. Yes. And consider quarterly deposits. And those are your 941s. So, and then you get a lot of people that say they don't have an accountant. All right. And then I go back to real estate broker Paul. You own a house and you don't have an accountant? Not saying that, well, I am saying that you should have an accountant, especially if you own a house. Setting up quarterly depositories is very simple to do for yourself. Yes. Yep. So, and I don't want her to go down a rabbit hole with the tax thing. I want to get an accountant in here. And of course, I can get an accountant in here, but he can't give each person specific answers. They can do general because everybody's situation is different. Everyone has a different situation. But I like to give the basics. How many other people are on here talking about reselling and stuff? And the way I consider it is not telling you things you should know. Like, I can teach people how to do eBay, how to list on Amazon, how to list on Mercari, how to make more money with their online business. Everybody says they do that. But then how many people tell you how to protect yourself with the dreaded tax situation? How many people do you know do YouTube and Facebook auctions? You think those people are paying their own sales tax? You think those people are reporting that income? IRS has a great publication on small business taxes everyone should read. That's very cool. I mean, I have one from the 80s. I opened my first business in 79, so I've been through this a few times. I do pay taxes quarterly. I'm only a year into full-time currently. 25% is sufficient based on my profits. I have grown the business. Excellent. Stuart is a hustler. Franklin Hill Ventures is a hustler. I mean, you have to be. 3 antique booths. And if you don't know, if you're not connected to Stuart, when you hover over somebody in the chat, the 3 little dots come up on the right-hand side. Click on those dots, go to Stuart's channel, and check out some of his videos. If you're hungry, I highly recommend you stay away from the I'm smoking meats video. That made my mouth drool. But yeah, you have to. It's all about the hustle. Some people just want to keep this as a hobby. You want to be successful. You want to make money. You want to make a lot of money. It's the hustle. It's all about the hustle. Publication 334. Just Google it for Schedule C, meaning no LLC. That's another question that comes up. Now, I'm an LLC. But I have been for, my God, 20 years, I think. Actually, no, I've been here 20 years. So I've been an LLC for probably 40 years. People say, well, should I register as a business, register as an LLC or whatever, you know? And like my accountant and my attorney told me once, don't do it until you start making money. Because as soon as you're an LLC or a corporation, subchapter S or whatever, there's a yearly tax you have to pay, no matter if you made money or not. $482, $483. Whether you made money or not. So if you're ready for that, there is protection. I mean, I'm not an attorney. I'm not an accountant. Don't do a single person LLC. Like, it's my LLC. I am the president, the head bottle washer, all that stuff. My LLC is my wife, my son. I would put Maddie in there if I could. But they have pierced the veil of protection years and years ago for a single person LLC. So I think any attorney is going to tell you, don't do a single person LLC. And what I mean by veil of protection, a corporation gives you a veil of protection. They can't sue you, they sue the corporation. But if you are the corporation, it's different. They have pierced that now. They have proven that now. I've been selling for 20 years. I have an enrollment agent who does my taxes. I have enough dedications that I don't do quarterly deposit. Oh, all right. Excuse me. So, I think that's it, everybody. Thank you for watching. Thank you for coming in, sharing this time with us today. And don't forget, tomorrow is Countess April. And no show Thursday. I have to go to Orlando to the doctor for a follow-up. So I will see everybody here tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat station. That's the end of another great show, everybody. Thank you very much for coming in. Hope you enjoyed yourself. Hope you even learned a little something. And as always, thank you for your support. And please subscribe to the channel for more great content like we did have today. And Maddie, do you want to tell the people goodbye and have a great day? Good. Come here.